Hello everyone, my name is Vanessa, and today I'm going to be teaching you how you can cook in the game known as Genshin Impact. Now for starters, you may be asking yourself, why would I want to cook virtually rather than real life? Well, the answer is simple. If you're at risk of burning down your kitchen or your house due to your cooking abilities, then, well, this might be the game for you. All you really need are three simple things: an oven, a recipe, and some ingredients. So I'm going to walk you through all these steps on how to cook in Genshin. First of all, as I mentioned, we need to find an oven. In this game, there are several nations that are inspired by real-life countries, such as Liyue, which is China, Inazuma, which is Japan, Mondstadt, which is Germany, Sumeru, which is like Southeast Asia or Middle East, and we have Fontaine, which is French-inspired. We're going to be going to Liyue's oven. So down here, we see there's a little restaurant symbol. We're going to go to that. As we continue down this block, we will see that there is in fact a big oven in this restaurant. So this is where we'll mostly be doing our cooking at. A few things to note before we start cooking though is that you want to be sure that your oven is on. As you can see, there's a flame here. If you have a water character, they have the chance of turning off this fire. Instead, what you want is you want to have your fire character out. And if you see that the oven is otherwise not on, make sure to have your fire character use their ability to turn the oven back on. As you can see, I use my little panda bear to do that. Another warning is that you don't want to have plant characters because, well, they can set you on fire. So, as you can see here, my little creature is throwing radishes at the stove, but if I get too close, as you can see, I am burning, and I am losing health rapidly. So, you also don't want to have plants out. Now that we have this oven out, what we're going to want to do is make sure to get a recipe. And to get those recipes, you can talk to NPCs, such as the ones at the restaurants that you're at. So for example, I'm going to talk to this guy named Chef Mao, and I can ask for food to go. And when I do that, I can actually scroll down past all these ingredients, and I can actually buy the recipes. Now, let's actually start cooking. So we're going to start with Sweet Madame as an example. And down here, you can actually see that there's a list of ingredients that you're going to need in order to make this recipe. So here, it says we're going to need some fowl, which is a chicken leg, and some sweet flowers. When it comes to ingredients in this game, you can either purchase them from said NPCs that I showed before, or you can forage for them by going out into the world and picking them up, one by one. So this is where the fun part starts. Now that we have all of our ingredients, though, we're going to start cooking. However, let me just pick my favorite character first to cook as. You can pick any character, it doesn't matter, but I just want to pick my favorite character. So we're going to start with the Sweet Madame, so we're going to cook that. So here's where the really fun part starts, the character bonuses. Depending on which characters you get in this game, you actually get a considerable boost from them. So for example, we have one character here that says they can make a special dish, which varies from the dish that you're currently making, such as the Sweet Madame that I'm making right now. You also have an ability to gain double the product. But be aware that there are certain characters that can actually harm your ability to cook. For example, Kamisato Ayato, he has the chance to give you a suspicious dish. And what is a suspicious dish? Well, let me show you. Let's say we're going to cook manually. We have to stop at a certain point in order to get the best and most perfect dish. But let's say we don't do that. We actually get a suspicious ingredient, which is the bad version of the food, and we don't want this. This gives you less stats. This just overall looks ugly, doesn't look nice, not pretty. We don't want to eat that. Instead, what we want is we want some good food. So we're going to pick Diona, for instance, just for now, before we pick our favorite characters. And then we're going to go back to cook manually. We have to aim for this orange spot, the sweet spot. We stop right there. There you go. Now you have a delicious Sweet Madame. You see the difference? One of them was clearly very badly cooked, but this one was cooked perfectly, it actually says. So, timing matters a lot, but also the character that you choose matters because, as stated before, they could give you a suspicious dish, which is a bad version. So now that we've officially gotten all of that out of the way, now we all know how to cook. We've all seen the ingredients, we've all seen the recipes, we know where the ovens are. So let's go find the right and show go. This character cannot cook. Well, regardless of what just happened there, I hope you all have fun cooking your favorite dishes, and maybe even try replicating them in real life. But for the most part, if you want to have fun, you don't want to do all that in real life, go through that process, then just cook in game. Happy cooking! I'm not done with you!